All right, we've got Alistair Overeem. He's 36-11 versus Antonio
Bigfoot
Silva. He's 17-4. Overeem, 42% of his wins by KO, 53% by submission. The wizard. Silva, 71% by KO and 18% by submission.
That stat is deceptive. He gets a lot of finishes via guillotine, standing.
It doesn't
Because
matter.
guys are
They're
like, stop, and he's like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, I'll take it. And his guillotine grip is the death grip.
It's ridiculous.
So here's my question and confusion about this fight is, what is Overeem actually going to weigh in at since he's coming back from an elevated testosterone level? So
192 pounds.
He was 263 at his last fight, by the way, against Alistair. So I think that's the first thing to look at.
He better eat, because if he's like 20 pounds less, everyone's going to know.
I'm guessing he's going to show up in the 240 range.
Well, according to Victor Conte, you don't lose the effects of steroids after a while, as long as you keep up your workout regimen.
You do lose them. He's wrong.
I should try a cycle and just confirm this stat.
You'll keep some strength, but you're
I'm not at the gym now.
I
should go cycle right now. It's like 3-4 weeks, and then go back to compete at BJJ.
Yeah.
Fucking rip everyone's arm off.
You might keep 5 pounds, but you'll blow up like 25 to 30 pounds, and then you'll come down 20.
I see.
Oh, my dog's going berserk. That's always a good sign.
She's throwing up there?
No.
She's
fucking taking care of business. So this long layoff for Overeem. I want to see what his weight is when he comes back. Silva has not.
Do you take bets on that?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna guess in the 240s, like high 240s.
258. I'm gonna say.
He was 263 his last fight.
So you say he lost 5 pounds.
I'm gonna say like 20.
Okay, that would be crazy.
We do come in 205 like he used to fight at.
Okay.
But looking at Silva and his last couple fights, I'm throwing the Travis Brown fight out. Granted, he won that, but Brown hurt himself in that fight, so his mobility was for shit.
Blew out his knee, right? Dancing around.
Something, a hamstring, some sort of a leg injury. And the 2 fights before that were, Cormier and who else destroyed him? There were 2
Silva?
fights where he lost in the first round.
Perhaps? No? Kartanov? What did he fight?
Fuck
Silva?
if I can remember now.
It was a strike force. Hold on, I'll look it up for you right now. It was
Velasquez.
Fedor.
Velasquez.
Velasquez.
They both railroaded him. So I look at Silva, and you look at the speed advantage, too. Like, Overeem should have a fucking pretty significant speed advantage. I don't see how Silva can win this fight. I don't see it.
He does have a judo and jiu-jitsu black belt, and he has pretty good technical striking, I think. Silva does.
But his speed is not there.
It's very slow.
And his chin has been giving up lately.
Yeah, it has. It's failed him a few times. I don't know. I mean, I think it can happen. These are heavyweights.
It's true.
The ring rust doesn't worry you.
Happen.
Overeem hasn't fought in like a year.
No, because that has gone out the window of late in the last year. All these guys have come back. And
what about the roid rust?
That's a question. That's where we're gonna see what that weight is, and that'll tell you a lot. So
what does this say officially?
I don't know what.
256 it says on there.
He was bigger for the Lesnar fight.
Of course, he was huge.
Yeah, that's why that liver kick worked. Yeah. So I'm gonna take Overeem with a first round mauling.
Okay.
TKO. What do you say?
I have to respectfully agree with you. I think it'd be difficult for me to pick Silva in this fight. I think the only thing, the one thing that's a question mark is it depends on which Reem shows up, because, like, you look at this fight with Verdum, and Verdum was picking him apart standing, which is unusual for a guy who's normally a jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah.
So is that the Overeem that we're going to see, or are we going to see the Overeem that ragdolled like fucking guys in Strikeforce? What was the guy's name that got busted for beating his wife up? I forgot now. Rogers?
Yeah.
Something? Rogers?
Well, I think with the Verdum fight, he was only throwing single punches because I think he was just afraid to get taken down, so he wouldn't commit to anything.
But, I mean, that same danger is here. I mean, the one thing Overeem can't let happen is he can't let Bigfoot get on top of him. Because I think if Bigfoot has a chance to take top control, that's pretty dangerous, because Reem on his back, not the greatest. But if this fight stays standing, for sure. I mean, first round, I think he comes out, he looks good. He'll be 25 pounds lighter, as according to you, but still dangerous. And no way he submits Silva, but he can definitely knock him out.
Why not?
So,
No, you don't think you can guillotine him?
No.
I might even change my prediction to say
nah.
guillotine.
And judo and jiu-jitsu black belts.
What's the most unlikely finish to this fight?
A flying arm triangle?
Fuck it. Knee bar, Overeem.
A knee bar. No, I'm going to agree with you. Knockout first round, Overeem. It's going to be business as usual, and it sets the stage for a title shot against...
Yeah, to be determined.
Yes.
Whatever's going to happen there.
Mm-hmm.
And the Magic 8 Ball is also going to take Overeem. So 3 Overeem, 0 Silva.